The buzz around Shadur Sanders has gone from whispers to full-blown chaos as the Miami Dolphins emerge as the latest team linked to the rookie quarterback. After a dreadful start to the season, Dolphins fans are demanding a change under center, and the name on everyone's lips is Shadur Sanders. The chatter has grown so loud that trade rumors are dominating the headlines, with many fans and analysts pushing for a blockbuster swap that would send Tua Tagovailoa packing and bring Sanders to Miami. It all began after Tua's shaky first performance, where he fumbled under pressure and looked far from the franchise quarterback Miami hoped he would be. The frustration has been building, and fans are restless, believing that this roster, loaded with weapons, is too talented to waste another season on inconsistent quarterback play. Enter Shadur Sanders, the young star whose potential is already capturing the imagination of NFL fans everywhere. To Dolphins faithful, Sanders looks like the missing piece, a quarterback with poise, accuracy, and charisma who could finally unlock the full potential of Miami's offense. Shannon Sharpe poured fuel on the fire when he revealed that the Dolphins are seriously weighing their options. According to Sharpe, Miami is losing confidence in Tua and may be ready to pivot sooner than expected. The front office knows their championship window is now, not years down the line, and with Sanders potentially available, the timing couldn't be more dramatic. The Dolphins aren't alone in this pursuit, though. Several teams across the league are circling, waiting to see if Cleveland will actually consider moving their young quarterback. For the Browns, the situation is a powder keg. Kevin Stefanski recently addressed the swirling trade rumors, admitting that not every player can always be kept, but making it clear that the team isn't ready to part ways with Sanders. Yet actions speak louder than words. Sanders has been left on the bench, treated as an afterthought while Joe Flacco continues to start, despite underwhelming play. This contradiction is exactly why speculation about his future refuses to die down. Inside Cleveland, the debate is growing louder. Some insiders argue that if the team truly isn't ready to trust Sanders, now might be the perfect time to trade him while his value is sky high. Others see this as madness, insisting that moving him would be catastrophic for the Browns' future. Fans, too, are divided, but one thing is certain: emotions are running hot. "You trade Shadur Sanders, you're clearly not sold on him," one frustrated voice declared. "I'm going to be livid if it goes down." At the center of this storm stands owner Jimmy Haslam, who has reportedly taken a personal interest in making sure Sanders gets his chance. Haslam is fully aware of what Sanders represents, not just a quarterback, but a brand, a rising star, and a player capable of transforming the Browns' reputation. Colin Cowherd echoed this sentiment, predicting that if Cleveland keeps losing, the pressure will become unbearable, and Sanders will be on the field by November. According to Cowherd, ownership already sees Sanders as the future face of the franchise, even if the coaching staff is dragging its feet. That ownership pressure may be the biggest obstacle to any potential Dolphins trade. Haslam knows that losing Sanders would be devastating, both on the field and off. The young quarterback has already brought a spotlight to Cleveland that the franchise hasn't seen in years. Every week he remains benched. The clamor for his debut grows louder, and fans are desperate for the Browns to finally unleash him. To let him go now, especially to a playoff-ready team like Miami, could be viewed as surrendering the future of the franchise. Still, the logic of a Dolphins move is undeniable. Miami is in a much stronger position than Cleveland right now. With a high-powered offense, dangerous receivers, and a solid defense, the Dolphins are built to contend immediately. For Sanders, stepping into that situation would be a dream scenario. He'd have the chance to grow with elite weapons around him, play for a franchise hungry for postseason success, and showcase his talents on a much larger stage. In Cleveland, his path remains uncertain, blocked by veterans and slowed by a cautious coaching staff. In Miami, the door could be wide open. For the Browns, though, the calculation is different. Trading Sanders might bring back valuable assets, but it would also risk alienating fans and signaling a lack of faith in their own draft choices. Cleveland has spent years searching for a quarterback to rally around, and Sanders is by far their most promising prospect in decades. Letting him go now before he's even had a real chance would confirm the worst fears of a fan base already weary of dysfunction. The Dolphins, meanwhile, have to weigh their options carefully. Tua Tagovailoa has had flashes of brilliance, but the inconsistency, durability concerns, and struggles under pressure continue to raise doubts. With a roster this talented, Miami cannot afford to waste time. Bringing in Sanders could be the bold move that pushes them from contenders to legitimate Super Bowl threats. The question is whether they're willing to gamble on an unproven rookie to replace a quarterback who, despite flaws, has at least guided them into playoff contention. As the speculation swirls, one truth is inescapable: Sanders' name carries weight. Whether he stays in Cleveland or is traded elsewhere, he has become one of the most talked about young players in the NFL. His charisma, accuracy, and confidence have fans envisioning him as the next big star. That kind of buzz is rare, and it's exactly why both the Browns and Dolphins are under so much pressure. The longer this drags on, the hotter the rumors will get. Cleveland is caught between ownership backing Sanders, coaching staff resistance, and external trade interest. Miami is staring at a window of opportunity that may not stay open for long. If the Dolphins pull the trigger, they could land a quarterback who changes their future. If the Browns resist, they'll need to finally give Sanders the playing time his fans and their owner are demanding. Either way, the story of Shadur Sanders is only just beginning. And every week brings new twists. So what do you think, Dolphins fans? Should Miami make the move now and trade for Shadur Sanders while his star is rising? Or should the Browns hold firm and finally unleash him as their quarterback of the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the latest updates in this quarterback saga.